Hello, my loves, and welcome back to getting back on track with the lives. Because we had a chat with Jordan last Friday, but then skipped the Saturday mukbang.
Yes.
So you all know now that we've got stuff going on.
Well, many of you will probably know. Some of you might not know. We may touch on it as we're eating briefly. But welcome one, welcome all
to another mukbang. Now, you may have seen this meal before on some of our meals vlogs. It is inspired by a plate that we used to have at, the lounges. So ours was Molino Lounge in Oldham. They had it on the vegan menu for quite a while. It's a flatbread smothered in hummus, then smothered in Keema style mince, and then pomegranate dressing and pomegranates on the top. So the mince, it's just Sainsbury's frozen soya mince done in the pan with curry powder, garam masala, turmeric, cumin, chilies, garlic, a bit of paprika, salt, all the bits.
I said to Paul earlier when he was doing the onions, I was like, I suppose Paul's kind of immune to it now, and I'm sure many of you out there are immune to it, but just onions alone, they get right to my eyes, they do.
Like, spread my pomegranate out a bit.
I'm not complaining, mind, because I know this is going to be gorgeous.
I had to buy a fresh pomegranate because Lazy Jones tubs, where they've done it for you, weren't there.
All out of stock.
Mixed, so they brought me a fresh one. So yes, that's hand de-seeded.
What was that? Hand de-seeded.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, they're seeds, aren't they?
I know. Back in the day, when people used to eat them with a pin.
Yeah.
Anywho, yeah. So welcome one, welcome all. We've got 71 in the house. We've got a lot of familiar names in the chat. Before I tuck into this, I'm going to give a shout out to a few of you that were early. We're here bright and early. Adam, welcome, mate. Welcome. Hope you're good. Lulu Lane. Julie is eating with us. That's fabulous, Julie.
Julie, what are you having?
Ali, the vegan cat lady. Angela. Chris and Will and Chris. Sid Cramp. Rosie. I'm scrolling. Jenny. Flanny. Our wonderful friend and mod, Ashley. Hope you're feeling a bit better. Ashley, I know you're a bit under the weather and you've got a bit of a headache. So hopefully this little bit of a mukbang and a catch up with the community will brighten your spirits a little bit.
Right, we're going to have to scroll to the end of these comments now.
Yeah.
So that we can make sure we're keeping up. Linda and Leroy, Tracy, Jackie and Lizzie have joined us too. Hello. There is a very, very annoying fruit fly.
Can you blame the fruit fly, really?
Yeah, but if I put it a bit of pomegranate on a little plate, it won't go there.
Might. Probably not, though, to be fair. It's probably because, well, I was going to say wine. We've not poured the wine yet, but when we pour the wine, it's going to be a toss-up between whether the fruit fly wants the wine or whether it wants the pomegranate.
I'm sick of this.
Anyway, hope you're all good. Yeah, we are this evening on a Chilean Estevez Merlot from the good old Aldi, of course, because we were at Aldi the other day and did our top 10.
Short label.
I will do. Right there. Estevez. Chilean. Oh, sorry, Malbec. Did I say Merlot? I meant Malbec. Well, there you go. Isn't it nice? Right. Sid Grant, I'm surprised none of us stabbed ourselves whilst eating pomegranate.
I did.
Do you want to just hold that?
I did.
Just so I'm not paranoid.
Thank you, guys.
There we go. Lizu is in the house. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, it's obviously, it's our bit of a mini mukbang tonight, but it's a chance for us to catch up with you all. I said to Paul when I sat down, I was like, sitting here, specifically here, doing this, I was like, oh, it feels like it's been a while.
It has been.
Because it has been a while.
Before Vegan Camp Out at last mukbang.
Yeah. It was great to have a good catch up and a chat with Jordan last Friday, though, wasn't it? And get a few questions answered and just generally get a little bit excited. Because if I'm not mistaken, I've got to let our third child in. She's scratching at the door. I think, if I'm not mistaken, just to touch on Vegan Camp Out for a minute, Jordan posted and Vegan Camp Out posted, I think yesterday, officially is exactly 12 months. Yesterday or today it's exactly 12 months until Vegan Camp Out. Which is exciting, you know. Hi.
So yeah, for those of you that don't keep up with us on all our social media, we both have poorly mothers.
Yes.
At the moment, and we are being there as much as we can, supporting as much as we can in whatever ways we can.
Yes.
And we're not going to go into too much detail, but yeah, we are obviously worried about them both. So there's that. And that's why we said that it might be a shorter one tonight, because it's just about, at the moment, it's about how we feel, isn't it? Very much so.
It is. And it's about managing our well-being. But of course, as we've said many, many times, we really do genuinely enjoy connecting with you all through the blogs. But there ain't nothing like doing a live stream and actually connecting with you all proper, like live, as much in the real world as we can, you know.
This
Isis is eating with us.
It's delicious.
It's gorgeous, yeah. It's absolutely gorgeous, which I'm not surprised at, you know. Thanks, Flanny. Alex is in the house. Good evening, one and all. Thanks for being here, Alex. 97 in the house. Wow, that's shot up. Yeah, Linda, I don't know if you just caught that then. I did say it was a throwaway comment, really, but it's a rare occasion that Isis is actually eating and drinking right here at the side of me whilst we eat. It's nice. It's lovely. Thanks, Angela. And yeah, cheers, Will. Yeah. Will and Chris, I'm sure you know all about balance. You've no doubt got a lot of plates spinning.
Those of you who are eating with us, tell us what you're having.
Yeah.
And that's not me trying to distract, because it's like, thank you for all the good wishes. It's lovely. And we'll keep you posted.
Yeah. As much as we can. As much as we can. If it was me and thee, as you know, if it was me and thee.
Vampire Jack. Always a good idea to let your mums know how much they mean to you. Never wait for moments like this. Do that all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. Totally.
That's why we've got a 27-year relationship that's lasted as long as it has. Never wait.
Yeah.
Never wait.
Good shout. Yeah. Good shout. It's good advice.
But yeah, for those who don't do it regularly, absolutely. But do it regularly. We do. With each other, with our families, with the people we love. Absolutely.
Julie is having sweet potato chili and rice. Nice. And you're sitting here eating with us, Julie, aren't you? Which is lovely.
Jack, we had that pasty. But a couple of weeks ago, we had the katsu pasty.
Yeah,
from Aldi.
Yeah, it was
I should have picked one up again, and I didn't.
We picked up quite a lot, though, didn't we? To be fair.
Yeah, they're bloody lovely. Oh, is it your first time?
Nice one, Vampire Jack. That's cool. Oh, Holly, no way. It's 5 hours before dinner here, but I'll be having homemade pizza.
Nice.
Very nice. Oh, nice one, Adam. Adam is just finished Kiev's from Tesco, homemade chips and peas, absolutely delicious. And Kiev's just go perfect on a sandwich. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Have you?
No, a person with no name at all.
Just finished eating, but had a miso broth with tofu and a ton of different veggies. Exquisite.
Sounds
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Jenny. Nice. Didn't know what to have, so I had a crisp sandwich. Can't beat a crisp sandwich. Love that, Jenny. Flanny just finished chili and chips. Fantastic with loads of vinegar after watching your food vlogs. Yeah. I mean, I like my vinegar, but Paul loves vinegar. Natalie is having pasta, salad, and garlic bread. It's a classic, isn't it? It's a classic. Harriet and Lewis just finished a little sushi platter.
Lovely. We have them for lunch whenever we get one. Blood Rose, we were saying today in car, there's always a point when the children become the parents. This is it.
Yeah.
It's been slowly happening for a while, which I'm glad of, because there's some leg slapping needs doing.
That's one way of putting it. Yeah. Sorry, that's just reminded me. As I was going to say before, and I kind of got sidetracked. Any of you that know us well, if it was us, we'd probably talk in detail. But obviously, because it's our mums, you know, it's a little bit personal. So we've got to kind of respect that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, if it was us, I mean, Paul, you've done kitchen vlogs, haven't you? Kind of where you talked about your health just in more detail. But you know, I'm sure you understand.
I've talked about my mum in depth because I know she don't care.
Yeah.
But she's been getting some pains under her arm just lately. She's got, for those of you that don't know, she's got ongoing cancer issues. She had cancer in both lungs. She's just stopped treatment because they've said you don't need any for now. But then she started getting these pains. So now she's got to go for a scan with Macmillan in a couple of weeks. And yeah, so we've just got to kind of wait and see what's going on there. I don't think I'd ever make this without the peas.
No, it's needed.
I think they're just a nice green element, aren't they, within all the... But the peas weren't a part of the original recipe at the Merino Lounge. And they didn't put onions in with the mince either. I did. I've done a very finely sliced red and white onion, softened in the pan before the mince went in. And then finally the peas.
Well, you've done what you always do, haven't you? You've kind of made it your own.
Yeah.
You know, which is great. And also, I think the spicing is more to our preference in terms of it just being a little.
And it's only got 2 finger chilies in, Jeff.
Yeah.
The mince, that's all.
Yeah. It's good though, isn't it? It's really good.
But hasn't it got a nice hit?
Yeah. Yeah. Spot on. Kind of eating mine like sort of small slices of pizza. Like this, rather large mouthfuls though. Oh, it's awkward.
I actually like a kebab. The first time we went to Merino Lounge and had it. If you remember. Oh, Chris is making what? Hominy pie. Oh, I've read this. It's Derbyshire. Is it potato pie, guys? I've read about this. I think Craig's mentioned it before.
I think Will did Break it
Correct,
down.
cod almighty chips and sloppy peas.
Is that the same as mushy peas?
Yeah.
But just sloppier.
Oh, Alex, been wearing my "Be Excellent to Yourself" and each other t-shirt all week. Love it. It stinks now. Time for a wash. I had a couple of peeps asking me, "What's that say on your tea?" Nice message. Oh, nice.
Cool.
Cheers, bud.
That's awesome, Alex. Love that.
Oh, lentil and borlotti bean, savoury quick stew kind of thing, with boiled spuds and spring greens. Whoa, nice. Leftover stew to go into a cottage pie tomorrow. Gorgeous.
Nice.
Yeah, Flanny, the price of those pasties, $1.19 for 2 and $1.19 for 4 sausage rolls in Aldi. Brilliant, isn't it? But they've been inspired by Lidl there, haven't they? Because that's been their price for their no steak bakes, which are never in ours, are they?
No, sadly not.
And the sausage rolls, they've always been $1.19. However, as I've said in our vlog the other day, and I'm sure we're right, didn't Aldi start the Super 6 thing before any of the other supermarkets took it on?
Oh, all the fruit flies are coming out now. I knew once we got the wine going. They just want to be part of the fun, don't they? I don't blame them.
I had one. We were watching so much the other night and one landed on my cheek. And just thought, let me have a chill for a bit.
Yeah.
He stayed there ages.
I'm struggling. I'm not going to lie. I'm losing peas left, right and centre.
I'm doing good.
I think it's because it's been a while and I'm adjusting to the whole height thing.
Oh, wow.
You know.
Burger in a bowl for Fat Vegan Slim. Mackie's having a beer and chili and lime. Nuts. Burgers and stir fry earlier. Ashley, does mango and painkillers count? Absolutely.
It's an interesting combo, Ashley.
Marcus, yes. Vinegar and bread, yes.
Thanks, Angela. We've enjoyed doing the top 10 actually. It's been a very pleasant reminder. You know, a pleasant reminder in terms of what's out there, and good for us to kind of zero in on stuff that we do genuinely rate.
Oh, right. Just got to the bottom of the chat. Everyone who's having issues with their own mums at the moment or themselves, send you huge hugs and lots of love and hope and positivity. It's all we can do for each other in it at a time like this. It's been a joy. It's been a funny couple of years, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
It has been a funny couple of years. Any road.
Nice one, Craig. Thank you for confirming all of those things.
What?
Yes, sloppy peas are just mushy peas, no more, no less. And yes, hominy pie was me. And yes, Super 6 was a trailblazer. Nice one, Craig. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Is the hominy pie largely potato? Have I got that wrong? Somebody say what the ingredients of hominy pie are.
Rill and Chris have already broke it down, but it was way further back in the chat because somebody else asked, and they broke it down as to what it was. So yeah, if you could copy and paste that again, Will and Chris, that would be tremendous. If you can be bothered. Robin, I might soon.
Adam, I really like flies. Not as much as birds. I bloody adore birds. All kinds of birds.
I feel like I've just not got a lot of room. I'm sure it's all in my head. We've we've actually got a fly. Oh, is it a fly?
No,
Or is it?
I just felt it drop. Bit of food.
Oh. I thought you'd just been talking about a fruit fly landing on your face and then an actual fruit fly landed.
Potato, cheese and leek. Nice.
Well, Holly's been inspired. Good on you, Holly. Oh, I tell you what, the chat is thick and fast, as always.
Which is always lovely to see.
We do. We
I love
like
that you all get together and have a right good chat with us and each other. It's gorgeous.
Yes. Will and Chris have come back on that as well. Open top pie with potato, onion, cheese, cream, parsley, thyme and garlic. Oh yeah, and leek. Fabulous. Nice one, Will. Yeah, sounds awesome. Absolutely awesome. Oh God, I think we're reasonably caught up there.
Good. Nice. This is well worth a make, guys.
Yeah.
For those of you that joined late, I'll just say it again. It's basically a flatbread. If you're lucky enough to be able to make your own, wonderful. If you're not, they sell them in Tesco. Clearly marked vegan. Warmed up slightly in the air fryer, put on a plate, smothered in hummus, caramelized onion hummus that we bought from Tesco. In my wok, 2 onions, very finely sliced, red and white until softened, really softened. And then my mince, half a bag of Sainsbury's frozen soya mince, put in a bowl with some extra virgin olive oil, curry powder, garlic, garam masala, cumin, coriander, turmeric, some fresh chilies, salt. Mix that all around. Fry that with the onions, and then right at the end add peas. Top your hummus with that. Then any kind of pomegranate dressing or pomegranate molasses drizzled over the top, and then fresh pomegranate seeds. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's well worth it. It really is. Not as sweet as you might think as well, because it's really well balanced with the you know, the spices and the keema, mince. Yeah, spot on. Oh, Linda, so jealous. That's awesome. I hope you both have an amazing time. In fact, I know you will. Craig and me are very excited to be staying at Beck Hall for 3 nights next weekend. Looking forward to lots of delicious food.
I remember him saying, have a gorgeous time, Linda. And Craig, of course.
Nice one. I'm just scrolling down a little bit. Hey you. Hey, that's mine. Oh, Holly says, I think when pomegranates are in season here in December, I'll make what you're having. I wrote it all down at some point during an earlier video of yours. Nice one, Holly. Nice one. Honestly, it's top notch.
It's beautiful.
Vampire Jack says, anyone seen the Terrifier 3 trailer? Looks fun. We haven't seen the Terrifier 3 trailer. We haven't seen the Terrifier 2, but we have seen the Terrifier. It wasn't very terrifying. That was the plate outside.
I know.
I don't know whether it was a cat like darting through the garden and it just kind of clipped it, maybe. Sorry, got distracted for a second. Thought there might have been a ghoul outside trying to get us. 3 nights at Beck Hall. That'd be awesome, that, wouldn't it? Imagine all the gorgeous food.
Yeah, because we only stayed one, didn't we?
Yeah, and we were very busy, weren't we?
We were. Oh, is that? let the child in the door.
I was going to wait until she actually let me know she wanted to come in. But... All right, you coming in? Yes.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello, baby.
Actually, Kate, you know what? That's a really, really good point that you make, and I'm going to open that up to the wider community. Loved the Aldi vlog. Too excited for 89p tofu. Any suggestions on polite ways to approach supermarket managers to ask them to please stock more vegan products? Our Aldi is so low on vegan options.
Just ask to see the manager and say, you know, just in a shop here regularly. We did this at Sainsbury's in Oldham, didn't we?
Yeah.
And the manager there made loads of changes. We just kind of met with them and said, look, we shop here pretty much every day of the week. We'll pop in for something. But the vegan range at your Ashton store is so much better than up here. And it's quite a drive. No, but it's about the same distance. And he really made some changes. He took it and he really made some changes. Then about a year later he left. And the new one now doesn't care as much.
No. In fact, was it today? Just this very day, we were in the aisle, the chilled aisle, and we were like, this is terrible.
Abysmal. Yeah, Ashton is brilliant, as you might have seen on our Sainsbury's top 10 last week.
It's been a proper cute pie.
I know.
Tonight. Slightly distracting. Normally she's quite ignorant when we're live streaming, as many of you will know. Oh, yeah, so good.
Oh, Will and Chris going to Brinsley Animal Rescue tomorrow, a bit like Fars, but nearer.
Oh,
and they're having an open day.
That's nice. Hope you have an awesome time, Will and Chris. I'm sure you will. And I think just before it scrolls and disappears into the mist, Becky says, how's Quentin doing? We had a Qashqai and loved it. Very good. Very good.
Love him.
Took Quentin for a wash yesterday. Actually, the first wash since Vegan Camp Out. So it was long overdue and much needed. So yeah, Quentin's all sparkly and lovely. Yeah, very happy, to be honest with you. Very happy. It's the first time that we've actually had in our entire existence as a couple. It's the first time that we've ever actually had like a proper, decent, modern car, isn't it? You know. That being said, it's still like 2011. So it's not like, you know, new. Hello, Joseph. Thank you for being here. Oh. Delightful. I'm going to need a little bit more wine now.
Becky didn't see the Brian May documentary about badgers, but it was mentioned in our group on Facebook. I think Bev shared information about it, didn't she? Because I think it's on YouTube.
Brian May's a legend.
He's not vegan though.
Is he not vegan?
No.
Veggie?
I think so.
Right. Yeah.
I made the connection.
Yeah. People have got strange ways that they justify things in their heads, haven't they? When it comes to stuff like that. Oh.
Excuse me. I'd quite like a little bit more wine.
I just said that to finish this off.
Come here, you.
Who?
Fruit fly.
Flute fry.
Flute fry.
Nick, nice of you to be here. Glad you're back.
Oh, nice one, Muka. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Ah, cheers, Marcus. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for your kind words. Always appreciated.
A little itch on my nose there. I'm wrong, done it.
Ah, I just missed that. I saw the well done's to Adam, and I scrolled back up just to see what people were saying well done for. And as I suspected, that is awesome, Adam.
What?
2 weeks now, no ciggies. Poppy made me a congratulations card.
Oh, that's well cute. Well done, dude.
Nice one, dude. That's brilliant. Bravo. Seriously, bravo. It's not an easy thing to do, but it's worth it, innit? It's well worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just seeing Craig's comment. Funny, funny. Right, I'm scrolling back down. Yeah, that's it, innit, Adam? The brain switch. It's all about the brain switch and the power of the brain switch. Oh, thanks for that, Kate. Really glad.
Oh, Wendy the Shite, isn't it brilliant? And they're all so good in that film. That's what's amazing about it. It's not just that it's well directed, because you've got to have good actors to direct. They're all brilliant in that film.
Yeah.
The Shining.
Yeah, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible film. Like, just top notch. Thanks, yeah, thanks, Kate, for the comments. Comment about the top tens. maybe it would be so cool to see a similar meals vlog with your top veggie eats. Maybe one day. Who knows? Who knows? We shall see.
Actually, what will be coming up in the future, and I've already thought about this. Damn me for saying it. I'm going to do a week where everything is homemade.
Oh,
I've challenged myself to do that because I've got loads of recipes and many of them my own.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, make them then. You know what I mean? It is easy to chuck things in there, fry. And don't forget, we do both work 4 days a week. But at some point in the very near future, I'm going to do 7 days of easy home cooked, probably whole food plant-based stuff. So there you go, watch out for that.
Yeah, that'll be cool. It does take a little bit more work and a little bit more organising, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But it's totally doable. Well, Ashley, talking about everyone saying summer is over, and I thought it was as well, but I googled it. Not over until September the 22nd, apparently. Also, reliably informed by the Met Office that reliably informed, it's gonna be very, very stormy and rainy tomorrow. So it's quite nice that we've had, you know, Friday and Saturday, both really quite beautiful days, certainly in our neck of the woods anyway. I don't know about yourselves. Oh, just scroll back up again a second, just a tiny bit.
Why does it do that?
Oh, Sylvan. Lovely. Thank you for being here. I don't speak English. I'm from Spain, but I understand a little. Then I stay here a few minutes. Lovely. Lovely. Well, thank you for being here. I don't really speak any Spanish, otherwise I would say a few words, but languages I'm not great at. A little bit of French.
Will and Chris, Ring of Power season 2, anyone? We've not started it yet.
Oh.
We've only just started the final season of the Umbrella Academy.
So I've seen the trailer for season 2 though, Will and Chris. It looks incredible, absolutely incredible. But yeah, we watched the first episode the other night of season 4 of Umbrella Academy. It took us a while because it's been a while since the end of season 3 to get into it, and we were a little bit like, oh, where are we with all of this? What's going on? But we are proper invested in the characters, so we're going to watch the 6 episodes of season 4 of Umbrella Academy, and then I think we'll probably get on to Rings of Power after that.
Yeah, we will, definitely. Alex says, can I ask, does Isis stay in every night? My cat just won't stay in. She only comes in to eat breakfast and tea. Bit of a worry is she's very weak on her back legs now.
Oh.
But she'll be next week. Absolutely not, no. No. She goes to bed before we do, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes she'll get up because she'll be like, they're about to go to bed, so we have this routine where she gets a double fussing on the stairs.
if she gets the timings right, sometimes I'd say 40% of the time maybe she'll get up about half an hour, 20 minutes before we go to bed.
Flanny, we once stayed at a hotel with shining guest carpets. I ran back to the room one night. I think it's a snack machine.
I'm not surprised, Flanny. I'm not surprised at that. You know, it's one of them, isn't it? I've had it a few times, not for a long time, but when you properly get the fear. Do you know what I mean? When you just like, something just grabs you, not physically, but you know what I mean? And you're like, I need to just walk a lot faster now, or possibly even sprint as fast as I possibly can. I get that. Yes. I think it was Kate who was just commented about Umbrella Academy. I would agree from what I've seen so far. I think we've seen the first 2 episodes now.
Yeah.
The first episode was a little bit slow, but for obvious reasons.
It was just re-establishing the characters.
Mm-hmm. But
it's been quite a while.
Episode 2 certainly picked up the pace without a doubt. Oh, so nice. Craig's asking if anyone has seen Saint Maud, a great horror film. I don't think we've seen it, have we? Saint Maud? Doesn't ring any bells to me. I've seen a couple of good horror films of late. The only one that's really worthy of properly, genuinely shouting out is Longlegs. Longlegs, absolutely brilliant. Just brilliant. Really good.
Guys, so good. So good.
Not far behind. Not far behind, babes.
Oh,
yeah.
It's pretty gorgeous, man. I'm right glad we did that.
Nice one, Rosie. It always feels great, doesn't it? When you make really good progress.
Oh.
Season finale, Will says, of House of the Dragon season 2, however, was just very rude. What, rude in a sexy way? Because it is like, you know, it's that kind of series, isn't it? Or rude in like, you know, a rude way. Oh, nice one, Chris. With regards to Lord of the Rings, we were blown away by season 1, to be honest, and we are both big fans of the original films. And obviously, you know, there's a lot of fandom around the original films. So I know that a lot of people were like, "Why is anybody even bothering?" They're bothering, aren't they? Because there's a whole load more story to tell from Tolkien.
Frankie, bye. Hi, fellas. my cat Tinder, she always swipes. Stays out all night in the hood selling catnip.
Nice, nice one, Frankie.
Uh,
Yeah, I think if ISIS was, you know, accidentally for whatever reason trapped out or locked outside,
controversial.
She'd be terrified.
Barney now in the chat, Vampire Jack says, "Sent Maud, more like sent bored," in capitals with a Yorkshire accent.
Wow.
Barney! Cha cha cha.
Well, this is, you know, different strokes for different folks.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. The man is born, he's a man of needs. Then along comes you. Stop.
Too late. Mmm. Yum, yum, yum in my tum. Mmm.
Jack, I'm taking the jacket off in case anyone wants to try their luck.
No, it's a fun. Let's just touch on this for a second, because between Craig and Vampire Jack, both make interesting points. Because I know for a fact, and I'm sure Craig wouldn't object to me saying this, sometimes Craig's film recommendations are a little bit out there. Some indie stuff, some slightly more obscure stuff, which we're all about. You know, we don't mind that sometimes, but we watched a couple of like 6 out of 10 horror films, didn't we, last week? And they just left us like bereft.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit like, oh, a bit flat. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, come on. The genre needs re-enlighten a little bit. You know, it's a lot of rinse and repeat of the same style, the same kind of stories, the same kind of characters. That's why I really liked Longlegs, because it felt fresh.
What do you talk about, Jason?
Horror films.
I know. Just
thank you.
Different strokes in my head now when I put it in other people's heads. I'm sorry. Now, that's how my brain works. So I can be walking around Oldham and somebody might say, I walk past someone and I hear the words, loving you, for example, and I'm loving you, and then it's in my head. And then I try singing it and I can't because it's too high because I'm a man and she's a woman. And on we go. However, due to the recent announcement by Oasis, the vegan queens are now going to be performing in future sets. Oh. In future sets. Possibly Wonderwall.
Possibly.
And definitely Don't Look Back in Anger. So, you know.
Oh,
may I pass you this?
yeah. Oh. That was fantastic. Fantastic.
Now we bring you in a little bit closer.
There we go.
About there. Different strokes it takes.
Oh. we don't have a lot of room in our kitchen. So when we're set up live streaming, I mean, you can't see this, of course, but there ain't a lot of room to kind of maneuver. Do you know what I mean? Anyway,
There you go.
yeah.
Oh, thanks for joining us for dinner. It's been nice to have our dinner with you again. So, another non-elephant in the room. I'm going to be having some pretty extensive dental work over the next couple of weeks, so you will see a completely different upper landscape. Bear with me. I'll be getting used to it like you do.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, hasn't it? It's been a journey for you. Bane says, I watched Trapped, not great. Trap, sorry, not Trapped, Trap. That's the new M. Night Shyamalan film, isn't it? And again, divisive. It's divisive.
Oh, it's the one with him out of 30 Days of Night, isn't it? Is it him?
Yes, it is, it is. And I'm really annoyed that I've forgotten his name.
So am I. Someone will say it.
I know, but I want to remember it. Do you know what I mean? I should be able to have a decent enough memory recall on that. I saw the trailer for Trap. We saw the trailer for Trap, and it did appeal. I thought it looked quite good.
Afraid. You had that highlighted and then just never said anything about it.
I think I just left it. No, did I? Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, Afraid. It came out this week, and I can't wait to see it. Says Holly. Ooh, I'll have to have a look for that. Have I missed something? Will say, yeah.
Joseph, the picture in the centre was painted by Debbie of Flanny, our Deb and Andy. That was painted by Debbie.
It's fabulous. It's fabulous. It's so cool. And not just because it says African penis juice on it. Splendid pants. For she does have splendid pants. It's very true. Very true. Josh Hartnett, thank you, Adam. Thank you. And thank you, anyone else. I just saw Adam's response there. Thank you so much. That was really bugging me. Josh Hartnett. How could we forget that?
Josh Hartnett, of course.
Yeah. Quite the heartthrob back in the day. Little Josh Hartnett.
Oh, Ban says, you mentioned Wicked Little Letters. Watched it, loved it.
Oh, so good.
Isn't it good?
So good.
It's funny. Very well acted. Very well written. Very well acted.
This is just it, going back to what I was saying before, and it does, I think it goes beyond the horror genre, to be honest with you, into all genres. And I know it's difficult because it's difficult within the music industry to do original stuff. So I know it's the same when it comes to films, but doing something a bit controversial or breaking the mold a little bit, just trying to be at least a little bit original, I think, you know, I can always appreciate that. Mm-hmm. And that's another one that's really original and just brilliant, but a completely different genre in terms of film. Thank you.
Lovely. Thank you, babes. Yeah, we'll have this other glass of wine with you, and then we'll get off.
Yes.
I'm just going to have a little vaping.
Okie dokie.
Still vaping, 4 months after the tobacco, though. Way.
Step by step, step by step.
4 months off coughing and all, which is weird.
Let's have a little scrolly through the chat and just have a general catch up. Oh, I feel like I've missed something between Vampire Jack and Will. Because Will's just said, okay, Vampire Jack, didn't know that. We'll have to check him out on there. I'm convinced he's doing the government's bidding. Is this to do with UFOs and stuff?
It's got
to be.
Jeremy Corbell.
It could be Corbell.
On Twitter.
It could be Corbell. There's a lot of them in it for the money. Let's not beat around the bush. Right. Oh, Julie can't cope with horror films. She has bad dreams afterwards. Oh, Angela, I hope you have a good one. Angela says, so looking forward to a camping trip next month. The last one was cancelled when too many folk dropped out. Oh yeah, I hope you have a good one, Angela. Getting a little bit later into the season now for camping, but I think if you've got a decent sleeping bag, you know, and you can get a nice hot coffee on or whatever your beverage of choice is in the morning.
That's what he's talking about.
Oh, Lou Elizondo. Yeah. Nice one, Will. Cheers. Well, he's hawking a book now, isn't he? So less said about that, the better.
I'm very sorry.
Really. We were talking about this a few weeks ago, whilst we're just on the subject very briefly, because I know there's a few people in the community and on the live stream this evening that are quite interested in all things UFO, UAP. We were talking about this a while back, and when you have looked into it, researched it and studied it as long as we have, and I have, you start to realize that we've been here before. And every sort of decade, there's a resurgence, and everyone's like, what's going on? Look at all this evidence. And then the government and NASA, and I'm going to say it as it is, because this is what they do. They turn around and go, well, we haven't seen any evidence of it. So, we've got stuff flying in our airspace, but we don't know. And that's about as far as it goes. And then it all gets forgotten about. And in another 10 years, it'll all come back up again.
And I'll be controversial and say I'm still unconvinced we've been to the moon. So
wow.
There you go.
Bombshell.
I'm not like, no, we've definitely not been, but I'm just like, really? Through the Van Allen belt? What protections did we use?
Let's throw it out there.
Why are we still looking for protections to get through the same belt now for modern day going back to the moon? 50 years later.
Let's throw it out there. We've got 108 people in the house right now. Do appreciate that you're not all on the chat. Who thinks, because I do, I'll put it out there right now. Who thinks that we have legitimately landed on the moon? And that the moon landings, 69, Apollo, all that stuff.
Nah, Craig, I don't believe the Earth's flat, mate. That one's a step too far for me.
This is Craig. I'm starting to realise now. Craig doesn't think the Earth's flat. He just likes to be controversial and aloof. Fat Vegan Slim. Wait, you believe there is a moon? Excellent. Nice one, Adam. Kubrick. Yeah. Flanny. Thanks for being here, Angela. All the best and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Cheers, Chris. Right, I'm going to highlight a few of these. So, yes, we've got that. Oh, controversial and interesting, Vampire Jack. Stargate style. Yeah. Big time cover up. Holly. Adam. Flanny. Chris. Will. GC, interesting. Ashley, brilliant. Everything is a simulation. Nothing is real. Yeah.
Maggie on a mission. The moon is a great big piece of vegan cheese.
Oh, imagine if it was.
Lindsay's with me on the moon thing. Mary doesn't feel strongly either way.
Yeah. I mean, this is one rabbit hole we have been down. We've been down all of the rabbit holes associated with this.
I'll tell you where the doubts come from. Here are the main doubts. The doubts are that we apparently deleted or recorded over much of the footage and all of the telemetry. All of it. So we don't know how we got there, at what speeds, using what angle, what velocity. It was all deleted. And they're still working on a safe way to get people through the Van Allen belt and back to the moon now, and we're not quite there yet. Why? If it happened 50 years ago so many times, why can't they do it right now? Why are they still looking for a safe way to do it? It's just a bit weird.
What I think
A bit weird
is that it's all of that is valid. All of it is absolutely valid. And what I said to Paul earlier on, we were watching a little video on YouTube, some of the moon footage from the Apollo missions, and it was saying that if it all happened the way that we're told it happened, then the safety margins were so minimal. America were in such a desperate rush to beat the Russians that they just didn't care about the safety aspects. Or they're not, sorry, I'll rephrase that. They did care. They didn't care as much as they do now.
They took huge risks.
They took massive risks. And it is astounding that there weren't a lot more serious accidents because of that. I guess it's just one of those things, isn't it? You know, I mean, we have got moon rock. We've got moon rocks.
Allegedly.
You know, so there is that. There is that.
Yeah, part of me believes none of it happened. Part of me believes that we've somehow been up in space and around the moon and back again, but not landed on it. And part of me believes that, of course, it all happened. It's a proper juxtaposition, like,
Well, yeah, I mean, that's just it, isn't it? It's fascinating. It's a fascinating subject. It's something that's interesting for a lot of us. Not all of us. I do appreciate that. There might be a few of us that are like in the chat that are like, move on now, lads, move on. But Chris says there are theories that the moon is hollow, like a giant space station or pinata or something. Chris, I go as far as to say I don't even think that's hypothesis or theory. I think that's like, you know, the thing rang like a bell for hours.
I've hired Jack as well.
So, and that's been measured and recorded. Fascinating. I find it all fascinating. I really do.
Yeah, but Fat Vegan Slim tapes of the telemetry of the moon landing. Not just episodes of a TV show.
It's all fascinating stuff, though, isn't it? Fascinating.
Yeah. Anyway, I have no conclusion. I'm just sharing with you my honest thoughts. Right, shall we? Because we said we were going to try and leave this to an hour. We're on 58 and a half minutes.
Yeah.
So we give everyone a chance now to say your good nights. If you want to carry on talking to lovely vegans, feel free to request membership of that vegan group on Facebook. Answer yes to the question, will you be a nice person? And please be a nice person.
Yeah, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. Oh, nice one, Deneen. Hope you have a good one. Yeah, just a minute or two to wrap up, for everyone to say goodbye. It's been lovely as always.
It has, actually. I'm glad we did this tonight. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, and we didn't want to put off because we know we postponed last Saturday. So we really wanted to just kind of sit down, stuff our faces, connect with you all this evening.
Have a nice chat.
So thank you so much to all of you. A pretty steady 100 in the extended fam this evening. Love yous all. Oh, it's always appreciated. Thanks for lifting our spirits a little bit. It's lovely as always to connect with yous all.
Oh, Jack, I'm so glad you made it. I've just bought 2 more tins of butter beans in to make it again. The harissa butter beans. I'll do that into a short recipe vlog at some time. My slightly adapted version of it.
Ah, thanks, Flanny. Appreciate that. Craig, no, the Earth is not flat.
I'm gonna show that because it's brilliant. America, chuff, yeah. It's not chuff.
Obs.
Right, we're going to go and
you know what we're going to go and do. Do you know what we're going to go and do? We're going to go and watch an episode of
Deep Space Nine.
Deep Space Nine.
And thoroughly enjoy it.
Thoroughly.
Thank you, Ash, for being here and modding tonight, my love. Although we've you tackled one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Was that you? And then I tackled one as well.
Yeah.
But it's great these days. Just spot someone and you're like, yeah, I can tell you're an idiot straight away. Bye.
Yeah.
No time.
It's got to be done
for people like that.
It's got to be done. It's the only way. We got to all collectively.
Just no time for it.
As a collective and individually, we've got to clamp down on these weirdos. These weirdos.
They are when I believe in cancel culture.
Yes.
Cancel the trolls. Cancel the weirdos.
Yeah. Yeah, without a doubt. Anyway.
Love you, mister.
Love you.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Ash, cheers, my darling. Thank you to all our channel subscribers, members, commenters, viewers, all of you. Thank you, loves. We appreciate you. Look after yourselves. We'll see you again very soon. Shut to that first. Then say, look after yourselves. Be excellent to yourselves and each other.
Whittle, 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 whittle. Bye, loves.
Bye, loves.